I'm gonna tell you a story. First thing you gotta understand is time does not work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle or Zakona because I'm the one who's talking to you. So, welcome to the cult, as it were. And we're going to continue with talking about Zapatha. Oh, Zapatha, the love of Inky. And in this case, we're talking about Trini Zapatha of Samvid, cause Zapatha, way a contract and oath of we. Alright, so. This has quite a lot, so I'm going to go a little bit quick. You can swear enough zapatha, karoti, recall, anukintayati, because that's for sometimes memory and also for calling some stuff back. This talks about, well, since zapatha is like an old thing, like an Arya zapatha, like a first law way, you can have Puranarjanam, because you like, people take, as far as I understand, I could be dead wrong, like, this is something like, unlike our Atman, essentially we take Zapatam Karoti when we enter the Kakra Panardanam, when we enter the cycle of reincarnation, which involves doing things like not messing up the Mahasvapna, the Great Dream, or the Great Void, the Mahazunya. There is call out. Oh, there's we send Tisamati, we listen, Zanumha, we try, Layam. So say we all Prayati Saravayam when you have a jury, perhaps. There is call Avayati, call on, Upaprasayati, call out, call Sati, answer, Avisati, agree, Anupakati, agree to, Agi, call to witness, Saksi, Karoti, be an eyewitness, Saksi, Bhavati, give a person a name. This is sometimes something courts have to do. Namastas Karoti, propose an agreement. Samayam date, make an agreement. Samayam karoti, cause to agree. Nirbadi karoti, agree in calling or naming. Sagranite, bond, nihati, bind, dayati, truth. Satya, zuki, honesty, zuki. Fetter, pratyati, the court may cause someone to be obliged, pratyati, or contract, samaharate, although the results of that could be in dispute. You can propose an agreement, samyam date, make an agreement, samyam karoti. Oh wait, cause to agree, near the vadi karoti, break an agreement, samyam tayajati, have an agreeable appearance, that's sometimes important, kazate, when you choose to slander, pisanata, or negotiate, panate. You can prove, parama karoti, or prove one's innocence, parazadim karoti. There is also the record, abileka, witness, saksi, universal witness, lokasakin, world witness, jagatsakin, witness of all, samyastasaki, concealed witness, gurasaksin. That's like if the court's going, I want to call it surprise witness. Wow. There is false witness, kurasaksin. There's just general witness, which is saksi. There's incompetent witness, kaksi. There is doubt, sandeha. Warrant, samadesa. There's also kinds of court. High court, ukanayalaleya. That would be like in the Mahasvapna, the Vidyahari Nyalaya would effectively what that would be. But there's also chief court, which would be like in the United States, that would be Supreme Court. Mukya Nyayalaya. There is court of law and civil court, which is both Vyavaharalaya. And you let's see what else though. There is confront, Abhimukam Gamyati. And when we come to times when we have more, oh yes, this is the kind where the earlier time when I said you have to discharge your assumptions, Tyajati Banda, is very important. You understand that the first time, Aryabhava, can be an instant. The second time, Dvitiya Samyoga, tends to be a coincidence, but Trityavarti, Akara Prakara, third time, tends to indicate a pattern of behavior. That's very important when trying to determine things like an assemblage for judgment. Vikara Rasasamagama. where there can be a judge, nitipati, lawyer, vidija. Usually there's a bailiff, a sedhaka. Usually you are hoping for a trial, a kasti, and not a false trial, anyatharazana. There can be a water trial, urakapiksa, ordeal by flame, which is actually usually not actually a trial, agni pariksa, judicial trial, sita, test of honesty, upada, trial of man, purasa pariksa. That's basically what we do. What we do in like actual like courtrooms. There is trial of, unless I'm wrong and that's actually a spiritual thing because it's like a term I found online. So it could actually be referenced to like the trial of the soul of man. I just don't know that. Trial of Jewel of Bisma Ratna Pariksa. There is the corpus delicti, liga, proof of a crime. Circumstantial evidence, parista saxia. Established evidence, saxia via vita, and if you're in a really bad situation or preponderance of evidence, saxia via iurelia. You don't want to have that against you. That would be bad. There is a water trial, urakaprexa. I already said that. And there is also, let's see, when you are doing this, you have to rely upon viveka, or right judgment, to act in urta, or righteousness, if you want to do it right. There is to judge, vinakti, and to marry, which is something that also happens in Nyalaya, which you also, if you saw Reckon, you know reference to that. So I'm going to near Dazati to make reference to zapatha, the one I just did, and also to reference the fact that there is samvahiti by leading around a fire in that. So, when we get to the end of all this, there could be, after So Say We All, there could be a number of things can happen, such as someone may have to pay, date, they may have to be imprisoned, asiadate, or they will be in other ways punished, kalpayati. However, there are some cases in the United States where there are, I believe, still states where you can be executed, kalpayati, but it is no longer the case where you could be castrated, or neraxnoti. However, in all of these cases, this will require a confrontation with witnesses, saksi samukana, and it must overcome burden of proof, samsaksgova. Now, there's also I'll finish this off with I found this phrase, which I think is like, I put it in the 32 statues as a, essentially like basically one of the 32 statues, the all executioner, the kala prasudara, but is also because of the execution stone, vadhyazila. And if there is sandeha, we must reach vindication, samarthana, so there can be no sandeha when we reach a end and we decide to paryanti karoti. I'm going to end this with, let us paryanti karoti the vatabata. Because the vatabata is very bad. And that be the way of, yellow be the way of, that I've been mana pora sola way. Oh, I know the way of, oh, that's an empty card. Boom, boom, say, I know the ways of my art. And oh, I say, as I fan myself away, if you wanna be the zapatha, what's the way? I do a say, they do a see, we'll soon be seeing Dharma, satya, away a see, zapatha, satya, ka satya. Cause if I wanna be one, I'll make it a beautiful one, but you not be perjuring yourself. If you swear on if you zapam karoti to Nyalaya, yeah, to tell Satya, don't be telling a Satya. No matter how abba it is. Cause that's stupid. And that's the Kuna sending himself out. Talk to you later, folks. Have an even good one out.